He was the youngest of 30 surviving children of Tagore and Srimati Sharada Devi. Our Vishwakopi composed over 2,000 songs, which created a separate genre known as Rabindra Sangeet. His collection of poems, Gitanjali, created a paradigm shift in Bengali literature, while his songs did the same to Bengali music. A patriot by heart, Gurudev also wrote 8 novels, 84 short stories, and numerous poems in his prolific literary career spanned over almost 7 decades. Gitanjali, Gora, and Ghore Baire are his best known works. His compositions were chosen by 2 nations as national anthems, Bangladesh Amar Sonar Bangla and India's Jana Gana Mana. Sir, on this special occasion and morning, I would like to request Kaveri and her troops to perform a dance performance here. This is based on Fallen Leaves or Jharapata, a poem composed by Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose, Honorable Governor of West Bengal. Dance direction and choreography Kaveri Puitandu Kor. Music idea Devabroto Kor. Recitation Jui De. Music editor Bajro Manik Das. Kaveri Madam.
ঝরে পড়া পাতা দেখি এই সব সারাদিন হাওয়ায় হাওয়ায় নাচে, দেখি পড়ে গেছে নিচে সব, অনুভব করি পাতার নৃত্যরত উড়ান, কমনীয় অন্য আরেক দিনের মতো।
শীতের হাওয়ার লাগলো নাচন, লাগলো নাচন আমলকির ডালে ডালে, পাতাগুলি শিরশিরে শিরশিরে ঝরিয়ে দিল তালে তালে। শীতের হাওয়ার লাগলো নাচন, লাগলো নাচন আমলকির ডালে ডালে।
উপরের পথই নিচের পথ, নিশ্চিত বাসি ফুলের মতো ঝরে পড়ে, অথবা উড়ন্ত ঘুড়ির মতো তীব্র উড্ডয়ন। মন তোমাকে যা বলে তা ঠিক, আগুন আগুন ভাবনা এবং আশা, অথবা ক্ষতির চিন্তা ও সফলতা।
আমার মাথাও নত করে দাও হে, তোমার চরণ ধুলার তলে সকল অহংকার হে আমার চোখের। আমার মাথা নত করে দাও হে, তোমার চরণ ধুলার তলে সকল অহংকার হে আমার ডুবাও চোখের জলে। আমার মাথা নত করে দাও হে, তোমার চরণ ধুলার তলে।
কাতর স্পন্দন অথবা আনন্দ অনুভব শুধু মনই বলে থাকে সব। কোনটা আলো কোনটা অন্ধকার, জীবন সুন্দর নাকি বড় বিস্বাদ, মন ঠিক কথা জানাবে বারবার।
নিজের করিতে গৌরবদান, নিজের কে বলে করি অপমান। নিজের করিতে গৌরবদান, নিজের কে বলে করি অপমান। আপনারে শুধু ঘেরিয়া ঘেরিয়া ঘুরে মরি পরে পরে। আমার মাথা নত করে দাও হে, তোমার চরণ ধুলার তলে।
তুমি বেছে নিতে পারো মনের কথা, তোমার পতন বা হাওয়ার ভাষা। ভালো বা খারাপ বলে কিছু নেই, যতক্ষণ তোমার মন না বলে সেসব।
কতই নামে ডেকেছি যে, কতই ছবি দেখেছি যে, কোন আনন্দে চলেছি তার ঠিকানা না পেয়ে। সে তো আজকে নয়, সে আজকে নয়। আগে পুষ্প যেমন আদর লাগে, না জেনে রাত কাটায় যাকে, তেমনি তোমার আশায় আমার হৃদয় আছে যে। সে তো আজকে নয়, সে আজকে নয়। কবে আমি বাহির হলে তোমারই গান গেয়ে, সে তো আজকে নয়, সে আজকে নয়। ভুলে গেছি কবে থেকে আসছি তোমার
তাতে কি কিছু যায় আসে? ভেবো না একদম, কি নিয়ে প্রকৃতই যায় আসে।
কাবেরী ম্যাডাম এবং তার ট্রুপসকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংক ইউ কাবেরী ম্যাডাম। নাও উই আর গোয়িং ফর রবীন্দ্র সঙ্গীত টু বি পারফর্মড বাই টিচার্স ফ্রম রবীন্দ্র ভারতী ইউনিভার্সিটি।
কত অমৃত রস
thanks a lot to the team from Rabindranath University. Now I would like to request Amonita Sen Madam to recite a poem of Vishwakavi. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm going to read a poem written by our Honorable Governor, Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose. The poem is titled, When Rabindra Sings. Goddess Saraswati said in the high heavens, let music be there, and Gandharvas. Sangeet Ravindranath's mesmerizing the world, Narada took it along to the universe. He is the singer and song, my Rabindranath. He is the dancer and dance, he, the chosen one. Sestet and octave roll into Saptaswara, forming rainbows of Sangeet Ravindranath. At the feet of Saint Cecilia, around elves and the fairies of Venus of celestial music divine. One and the nightingale gave it to streams, and the winged lords wafting along the way Omkara mantra. There is no swan song, and there is no word and meaning remain in the fusion Saraswati ordained. Satam, Shivam, Sundaram, Shanti, Om Shanti, Sangeet Shanti, Sangeet Shanti.
Nice presentation. Now I would like to request Honorable Governor to enrich us through his speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and my very dear friends, on this moment of moments, when we are doing a time slip into the enriched life of Rabindranath Tagore Gurudev, I bring with me salutations of millions the world over who considers Gurudev as a source of inspiration, as a godsend to the world. It is said, Caesar the dead is mightier than Caesar the alive. Gurudev lives eternally in the minds of humans. As Wordsworth wrote about Milton, I would also repeat it here about Gurudev. Thou wast like a star and dwelt apart. Thou hadst a voice whose sound was like the sea. I repeat, thou wast like a star and dwelt apart. Thou hadst a voice whose sound was like the sea. The Nobel laureate W.B. Yeats was an ardent devotee of Gurudev. When he got the Nobel Prize, he acknowledged his indebtedness to the great genius from India, nay the whole world, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. He said in his Eastern 1916, all changed entirely, a terrible beauty is born. That is what happened to the world of culture in India and the world when Rabindranath Tagore gave us great masterpieces of literature. I am a humble human being who was groomed up in the tradition of Rabindranath Tagore. I come from a rural village, a rural area in remote Kerala. In my house, Bengal was always there. My father, who was a freedom fighter, was always speaking about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. My mother was very keen that all her children, and we are 8 in number, very small family. Yes, all of us were told by our mother I do not know for what reason, to read Bengali novels and Bengali short stories. Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, yes, all the greats, we had one advantage. Mathrubhumi weekly in those days, every week there will be one translation of a Bengali novel. So we were looking eagerly for that. What next, what next? And in my house, Tagore, of course, Tagore was the great idol, the icon. In fact, as you say in Adda, here in Bengal you say Adda. In my family also, there were 3 Addas because we were enough children there. One Adda was the Gora Adda that was led by my elder brother Dr. Mohan Bose. He felt that Kabuliwala and stuff like that, the romantic stuff is for young toddlers like me, his younger brother. He was always gloating in higher levels of intelligentsia. Gora was his masterpiece. He said, the Gora group, we were introduced to the politics and spiritualism, nationalism and internationalism. Various concepts have been woven into the thread of the longest novel written by Gurudev Gora. So the Gora side was on that side led by Mohan Bose. I was a leader of the Kabuliwala side. I think at the age of, in the 8th standard or so, when I first read the Kabuliwala, in fact I would say literally, I fell in love with Mini. Even in my mind, the primordial object of love is Mini. Mini has really transformed my psyche. Well, when we go through the young girl Mini at that time, and her dialogue with Kabuliwala, the sense and sensibilities of a young child, all these are brought forth by the great poet, great novelist, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Even today, if you ask me, which is the greatest short story in the world, I had the occasion to read short stories of many Nobel-winning laureates. But in my young mind, Kabuliwala became the symbol of the quintessence of that is best in short story. Even today, even as a humble writer, even I have published short stories. But for me, if I ask you, which is the greatest short story ever written, I have only one answer, that is Kabuliwala. That is a background from which I was born. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was always there in the house, and Kabuliwala was always there in the mind. The Gora side is still Gora side. My eldest brother, he is a free thinker. Nothing but we think will appeal to him. He will come out with some idea, which will be very striking, very arresting, but it will be different from others. And the Gora side and the Kabuliwala side are both trying to conflict within me. Yes, I owe it to Gurudev for whatever little I have in the field of literature and writing. 3 cheers to Gurudev. Gurudev has been the trendsetter. He has been the pathfinder as far as the culture and civilization of India is concerned. Yes, the great ideas which he had, the establishment of the Shanti Niketan, the pioneering efforts, the untrodden path which Rabindranath Tagore followed, that is to be an inspiration for all of us. In contemporary Bengal today, there is a great relevance for Gurudev. Gurudev said, Chitta jada paishanno, ucha jada shir, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Shall we ask a question to ourselves, to all the people of Bengal, irrespective of politics, irrespective of caste and creed? Yes, are we in the same state where the mind is without fear and the head is held high? Here, I saw in the field when I went to visit those persons, the victims of murder, arson, shooting, stabbing, intimidation, I was also struck by the fact, is this a place where the mind is without fear and the head is held high? Here, the mind is full of fear and the head is never held high. We have to go back to the days of Rabindranath Tagore's vision. We should bring back a Bengal. A Bengal, I see before my eyes a sleeping Bengal, like rising from its sleep like a giant and shaking its invincible log. Yes, we should strive together. We should work together. We should come together. and we should strive for a Bengal which is free of violence, which is free of corruption. This is no war cry against any particular political party. This is no war cry against any government. This comes from the mind of the people of Bengal. We want peace. We want a corruption-free state. The other day we heard from the ramparts of Delhi, we heard the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji saying, quit India, quit corruption, quit violence. On this auspicious occasion, when we are remembering Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, who said, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, the one promise which we should take today is to ensure that all of us hand in hand, forsaking all our political and other differences, will come together to bring back as a reality the dream of Gurudev, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. As a humble offering from the side of the governor, who is also happens to be the chancellor of universities, Honorable Vice Chancellor is here. You know, we would like to institute a Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore chair in the Raj Bhavan, which of course can be academically managed by the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Rabindranath Bharati University. There will be a chair which will be headed by a very prominent scholar who breathes the ethos of Gurudev. That is a promise, humble promise, which I would like to make here. Yes, we have to come together. We have to stand together. We have to work together. We will certainly achieve the dream of Gurudev and also the dream of Vivekananda. Arise, awake, stop not till you reach your goal. Our goal is a corruption-free, violence-free Bengal, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. We will work together. The goal is far, the road is long, but the march is on. We will win. In the name of Gurudev, we take a promise that we will win the goal of a violence-free, corruption-free Bengal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. As we are coming to the conclusion of the program, I would like to thank our distinguished guests, our journalist friends, and our staff of Raj Bhavan and other who have attended this program on very short notice. Now I would like to request all to kindly rise for the national anthem.